everybody, if you're reading along with our reading plan through the book of Acts, you may have seen the other day, I talked about how the book of Acts is talking about the early church, the beginning of all of the church, where it started, how it grew. And today we're kind of seeing the fruit of the beginning of the church. We read that like 3,000 come to know Jesus in one day. But today in verse 42 of chapter 2, it says that the apostles devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. Like, they were so intentional about how they went about church here in the book of Acts. And I think they knew that it wasn't just going to be an easy ride. I think they were starting to feel pressure from family, maybe from friends, from townspeople, even from the government. They were facing criticism and harassment. But I think they began to see the importance of, hey, they needed to know the Bible. They needed to know the stories of Jesus. I think they were really starting to grasp this idea of community and how important it would be to get them through and to continue to build the church, was having community around them. And then I think they began to really rely on prayer during this season. They said it's so important to have a conversation with God on a daily basis. And I think the more we look into how the church grew, I think we can point that back to the apostles were so intentional about how they did this. They were so committed to the teachings. They were so devoted to prayer. And in verse 47, it actually says that people continue to be saved daily. Guys, I think if we would begin devoting ourselves wholeheartedly to the cause of Jesus, if we would devote ourselves to the teachings, to fellowship, to breaking of bread, and to prayer, I think we would start to see more and more people come to know Jesus as their personal Savior. Guys, I hope that's encouraging to you. Think about today how you can devote yourselves wholeheartedly to Jesus.